Today on Out West, things are going to get a little spooky and a little festive as we check out some of the best things to do this Halloween. First, we learn all about the Day of the Dead Festival at the Denver Botanic Gardens. We'll also get an exclusive peek inside the making of monsters at Distortions Unlimited, and we'll wrap it up at the 13th floor haunted house. It's all coming up next, right here on Out West. Happy Halloween and welcome to Out West. I'm your host, Carrie Wilbanks, getting ready to show you some of the best ways to celebrate Halloween here in the city. Let's start at Denver Botanic Gardens for Dia de los Muertos. Come on, let's go.
Dia de los Muertos is a celebration of life and death, and it is a great opportunity to celebrate that at Denver Botanic Gardens. And I'm really excited that we have been involved in this event for the past 4 years.
Day of the Dead is a beautiful tradition and very important tradition. In Mexico, we celebrate for many years. In Mesoamerica, they already have a lot of cultures right there. And they think life is very important and death is so many important like life. And they have a beautiful tradition. They told the baby when it's born, welcome to the world with your life, your death, your time, and your shadow. And this is the process of our life. We live and we die.
When you die, you don't want to be forgotten, you want to be remembered, and that's what this event's all about. It's about remembering those who have left us.
Remember our people who go. And this is why we give offerings, because it's beautiful. You feel nice when you remember somebody with objects.
In Dia de los Muertos, the significance of altars is very important. They're crucial. They're kind of the main thing.
And they're so beautiful when we offer the memories, because we remember the family, the friends, everybody.
Altares are also the gateway. They're what entices them and brings, your ancestors to come visit you. Getting all the materials and preparing your altar for Dia de los Muertos gives you all that time to think about your loved ones and the things that they liked and the things that they didn't like, or any memories that come. When thinking about the elements of the altar and remembering your ancestors, the elements of the altar are very crucial. So each piece of the altar, there's the sugar skulls, there's the papel picado, there's the indigenous food, the salt, the water, the pan de muerto, the tamales, the candles, and the cempasúchil, the marigolds. All of those pieces need to be in place to essentially open up the doorway to the other world, so that they see that they have something to invite them back to life, to the world of the life.
The more important thing is the spirit of the family, to remember our people pass away.
I think there's so much beauty behind what Dia de los Muertos means and signifies. And whether you're coming here for the first time, whether it is because you want to continue the traditions that you've been practicing at home, or you want to just come learn about what this event means, we invite you to come celebrate with us.
When Out West gets back, we're headed to Greeley to meet the makers of Monsters over at Distortions. Stay with us.
This Halloween season, 13th floor has moved to a brand new location. 10,000 square feet bigger with 3 all new attractions.
13th floor is insane.
It's freaking scary in there.
That was scary as hell. Dude, that was so epic.
I love it. Changes every year.
Scream longer, scream louder. At the all new 13th floor haunted house off of I-70 and Vasquez. Tickets on sale now.
Welcome back to Out West. I'm your host, Carrie Wilbanks. On today's show, we're showing you some of our favorite spots to celebrate Halloween. And up next, we're headed to Distortions Unlimited, where you can see where Halloween decorations are made. Come on, let's go.
I'm Ed Edmonds, and I'm with Distortions Unlimited here in Greeley, Colorado.
And I'm Marcia, and we own Distortions Unlimited, have for 40 years.
And we're married. Primarily, we make our stuff for haunted houses and theme parks. It's not just mass. I mean, we make big animatronics, things that move and thrash around and scream and smoke.
Ed made monsters, started making monsters when he was a kid, and started it in '78, and then in '83, I was going to school, worked here part-time, and
She used to
that's
be
how
normal.
it started.
She wasn't like this. We sucked her in and changed her brain, and now she's happy. Baby Stinky was a product I came up with early on, and it was on Johnny Carson several times. It was just one of those things. It's a little blanket, and you got this little baby, and you move it, and it's very ugly. And so you show them your new baby, and oh my, it's ugly. Very popular among people that weren't necessarily monster people.
You know, the masks, we did that for probably the first 10 years, and then a lot of masks started coming out of China.
Right.
And so that's why we had to switch out and start doing props and animatronics and so forth.
Yeah, it started with an electric chair. You know, the industry had never seen anything like this, and they knew it was going to move, but when we turned it on, and it thrashed and screamed and smoked like nothing they'd ever seen, it actually kind of changed the industry because it was so crazy. People wanted them in their haunted house, and it turned the industry kind of from small black plastic mask from the dime store to big business.
2011, we started making monsters, travel show, and Warm Springs Productions out of Missoula, Montana, they produced it, and it was a great show, a great experience, and it ran for 3 years, 22 episodes.
Yeah, and it was a really great show, and travel was great because they let us be ourselves, and Warm Springs was great because they just filmed us. They didn't like script us and say, here's what you're doing. They'd say, what are you doing today? And they'd just film it. And they filmed incredible amounts of hours of time to catch those, you know, magic moments.
So many steps go into making a monster, you know, depends on what it is, but primarily latex, plaster molds primarily, although fiberglass also, metal armatures, pneumatics, controls, sound, I mean, you know, lots of steps.
It just starts with an idea, and we just take it step by step. It's like a very, very complicated craft project. And it's just, if you know these steps and so forth, you can, at the end of the day, end up with some living creature that screams at you.
Yeah. Yeah, we've worked quite a bit with Dick Van Dyke, he's such a nice guy.
Yeah, Dick's a great guy. He loves monsters. He's been doing a monster thing at his house since the 60s. You wouldn't necessarily know it. Woody Allen bought an alien from us. Michael Jackson. our clients are varied, and there's a lot of people that just want them for home. I mean, they'll spend big money and they'll do home things, or they'll just set them up, people's houses sometimes. Like Tom Savini we work with a lot. And his whole house is like a museum of monsters. He loves them and lives them, and so yeah, we have quite a diverse group of people that buy our stuff. We do so many things. Like the latest thing we introduced was Helga, where your hand goes inside. He's got a fake hand, and it looks like you're holding it like this, but actually you're in here moving her mouth, so Helga can talk to you. If you can think it up, we can figure out a way to make it. The great thing about Distortions is we don't just sell to the pros, we sell to everybody. If you've got a home haunt, if you just want to be creepy for Halloween, whatever it is, we've got the monster for you.
We have a website that you can go to, distortionsunlimited.com.
Check us out if you dare. Happy Halloween from Distortions.
Don't go anywhere. We're headed to the 13th floor haunted house, and I may even get a monster makeover. It's all coming up next on Out West.
This Halloween season, 13th floor has moved to a brand new location. About 10,000 square feet bigger, with 3 all-new attractions.
13th floor is insane.
It's freaking scary in there.
That was scary as hell. Dude, that was so epic.
I love it. Changes every year.
Scream longer, scream louder. At the all-new 13th floor haunted house, off of I-70 and Vasquez. Tickets on sale now.
Welcome back to Out West. I'm your host, Carrie Wilbanks, and we're here at the 13th floor haunted house, one of the top rated haunts in the city. Get ready because you never know what may pop out and scare you. Ty is the general manager here at the 13th floor haunted house. Ty, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Tell us what people can expect when they come visit the 13th floor haunted house.
If you come out to the 13th floor haunted house, you can expect to have fun and get scared. That's our 2 main goals when people attend.
Tell us about the theme and how the 13th floor haunted house came to be.
So the 13th floor haunted house, the backstory is what's on the 13th floor. 13th floor isn't in a lot of buildings, so we've kind of speculated on our opinion of what that is and the monsters and creatures that are actually hidden on these missing 13th floors.
And animatronics are a big thing here for you guys too as well, right?
They are. We have a lot of different animatronics, all different sizes. We've got some small ones, we've got some that are as large as elephants.
Which now I think it's important to mention that you guys are in a new space this year, and one of the perks of the new space is larger ceilings, so it seems that makes this whole experience even more grand.
Yeah, we've really taken advantage of the height we have here. We were confined at the last location, but the new location we've got taller sets and we have a lot more spots where the monsters can actually get at you from above.
For people who have visited in the past, it's something that you should come back year after year because the haunted house is ever changing.
Yeah, it's something where even as we are finishing up the season, we're already thinking of what we want to do next year and starting to pick out the changes and improvements that we want to do. And we want to make it different and we want to make it better every year.
That's incredible. And of course, you guys have expanded a lot. Tell us some about the 13th floor entertainment group.
Yeah, so the 13th Floor Entertainment Group, our headquarters is in Denver, actually in this building, and we produce haunted houses in several different states, and we're continuing to grow.
Ty, is there anything that can still scare you here when you do your walkthrough?
Generally, I get scared probably at least once a night. Sometimes there's an actor that's in a different spot or something that I'm not expecting, and they still manage to get me occasionally here.
With so many haunted houses in Denver, why should people come visit this one?
I think the thing that sets the 13th floor apart is our technology and our attention to detail. We're going to put you in sets that you're fully immersed. You're going to not feel like you're just in a building. You're going to feel like wherever we want you to feel like you should be. And our use of technology, we're constantly finding new things and new ways to use new technology that's coming out to provide scares.
Outside of the haunted house, what else can people find here during the rest of the year?
So outside of Halloween, we also do a Christmas event that's Krampus, and then we do a Valentine's event, Valentine X. And then we also have a zombie laser tag that usually visits us a couple times a year, and you actually get to go through with laser tag guns and kill the zombies instead of just get scared by them.
That's fantastic. You guys are entertaining people all year long. Ty, I usually go to haunted houses to get scared, but tonight I want to do some of the scaring. Is there a way we can make this happen?
Sure, let's give you a monster makeover.
Yes, let's go do it. Lily is the makeup lead here at the 13th Floor Haunted House. Lily, it is so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I am so excited because you're going to be doing my makeup. Tell me what kind of character I will be transformed into tonight.
You will be transformed into a ghoul tonight.
Lily, what does it take to get more than 60 actors ready to perform every single night?
It takes a wardrobe team, a performance team, and a makeup team.
And within the makeup team, how many makeup artists are there?
There are 5 makeup artists that basically get everybody in makeup.
And what kind of makeup do you guys use for everyone?
We primarily use airbrush makeup for all of our characters, and we use a little bit of latex and a little bit of prosthetics, but mainly airbrush and really good high performance makeup.
What are the different kinds of characters that you're creating?
We are creating ghosts, we are creating creatures that come in our nightmares, and a lot of clowns.
I think one thing that I've noticed as we saw a lot of people in full-on makeup is it looks very realistic.
It really does, and a lot of it is because of costuming and because of the makeup and the details that we put into all of our characters.
What kind of techniques do you use to make it scary looking without being too over the top?
We really like to do a lot of shading when it comes to makeup, so we like to bring out cheekbones, bring out eye sockets, and that usually transforms somebody into looking almost dead.
Lily, I cannot wait to be turned into a ghoul. Let's do this.
Let's get you started.
This Halloween season, 13th Floor has moved to a brand new location. 10,000 square feet bigger with 3 all-new attractions.
13th floor is insane.
It's freaking scary in there.
That was scary as hell. Dude, that was so epic.
I love it. James is every year.
Scream longer, scream louder. At the all-new 13th Floor Haunted House. Off of I-70 and Vasquez. Tickets on sale now.
That's all the time we have for today, but I hope you got some awesome ideas to do this Halloween season. For Out West, I'm your host, Carrie Wilvinks. Remember, only you can truly experience Colorado. Happy Halloween!